Namaste. On this Gandhi Jayanti, we, the first cohort of the Manmohan Singh Fellows, have come together for a special project, a collective reading of Hind Swaraj, one of Mahatma Gandhi's most influential works. Written in 1909, Hind Swaraj is remarkable both for its style and its content. In the form of a dialogue between an editor and a reader, Gandhi sets out his vision for Swaraj, a vision that is much more than political freedom from colonial rule. He speaks of self rule as discipline, as responsibility, and as a moral project rooted in truth and non-violence. He questions the blind pursuit of industrial modernity, challenges materialism, and warns of the dangers of violence and division. At the same time, he affirms the possibility of building a society grounded in simplicity, ethical conduct, and the strength of communities. The messages of this book are wide ranging and remain strikingly relevant. The idea that true civilization is measured not by machines or wealth, but by moral progress. The insistence that ends and means cannot be separated. The recognition that sustainable development requires restraint and balance, and that the call for harmony across communities and religions. These are not just historical reflections, they continue to pose searching questions for our present and future. As fellows, we chose this book because it compels us to think about freedom in its fullest sense. It asks us to consider what kind of nation and society we want to build and what kind of leadership is needed to get there. For the Manmohan Singh Fellowship, which is dedicated to nurturing thoughtful, ethical, and inclusive leadership for India's future, engaging with Hind Swaraj collectively is deeply meaningful. Reading it together allows us to reflect, to critique, and to connect Gandhi's century old words with the challenges of our own time. We are grateful to the All India Professionals Congress for supporting this project, especially Pallavi, whose encouragement made this possible. And I would like to thank all our wonderful narrators, Ayushman, Raja, Ramkrishna, Nivedita, Khalid, Himanshu, Rashmi, Shala, Adi, Amreen, Harsimran, Manohar, Jitendra, Achyutam, Dipayan, Shashwat, Sumita, Manu, Tarusha, and myself, Varna. This is the first video in our playlist. We invite you to join us in listening to Hind Swaraj, chapter by chapter, and to reflect with us on its continuing significance. On this Gandhi Jayanti, let us remember that Swaraj is not only about independence won in the past, it is about the choices we make every day and the responsibility we carry to shape a more just and humane future. Jai Hind.